Who has shooting stars coming out of their bottom?
Are you...
What?
Oh, this is a question. I thought you'd...
It's a philosophical question.
I thought you would be very middle class and you wanted to know who's farted.
Yes, I say, who's got shooting stars coming out of their bottom? What do you call it in your family with the children? Like, my family call it trumping.
We say pumps.
Pumps.
I'm old school. I say fart, but, you know, they like to say bottom burp. Who's bottom burped? And I go, not me, I farted. And we've got a dog now, and you know how smelly their farts can be. And you can't call that a bottom burp. It's too nice and delicate a word, isn't it?
Yeah.
What they do.
No, we call it attempted murder.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Shooting stars out of the bottom. We're up in space.
We're up in space, shooting stars out the backside. Is it what methane does when it reacts with vacuum?
Wow, it's very scientific.
What happened to that brand?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
What, is it a fat bloke who's eating too many Silver Star biscuits?
Much better, Lee. Very.
Use that one.
So, the International Space Station has had a lavatory upgrade. Here it is.
Look at that.
It's called the Universal Waste Management System, and it cost $23 million.
What, that cost $23 million?
Yeah. So
For one?
Yeah, for one, yeah. So everybody has to share up on the International Space Station. Here's the thing. This particular toilet has the ability to sort faecal bits from the rest of the waste to allow the liquid to be recycled.
That 23 million?
Wait.
You can buy a sieve for $4.99.
Well...
What are they recycling it as? No, don't you dare.
They're recycling the liquid as...
Lucozade.
No.
Water.
Drinking water. Drinking water.
For them on the spaceship? Oh, come on.
No, for the royal family.
That's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, but the good news is, if you're a woman and you want to go into space, there is an improvement for women astronauts. There's now a funnel, especially designed for women, and there are sort of, how can I put this, there's like ridges to help women position themselves. But we still haven't found a truly unisex lavatory that works for everybody.
Are they holding their personal toilets?
Yeah, they're all, yes.
Where are the ridges? On the inside of the...
So the women have to, yes, position their bottom exactly right.
Where are the ridges?
So there is a serious issue, OK? The old toilet did not allow astronauts to urinate and defecate at the same time, and that is more difficult for women to control. It's just a thing.
Should we just do a quick sort of straw poll? Is it difficult for you not to defecate when you've had a piss?
Sorry, can I just check, Joe? Have you been speed dating before? Can I just check? Do you find it difficult to defecate and piss at the same time?
Can I just say...
You're in. Come on, get your coat, you fool.
So excited about being on this date. I told my mum and dad, they said, "Are you on with Jo Brand? Let me know what she's like." I'm going to tell her. You'll never guess what she asked me, Mum.
If women defecate, they nearly always urinate at the same time.
I'm 52. I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah.
Never crops up, though, does it, really?
It does when I'm speed dating, obviously. But that's how I met my husband. Anyway...
what they have now is they have, like, a training potty on the ground, which has got a camera in it to teach you how to position yourself. And so what they have is a vacuum cleaner-like contraption to suck away the urine, and then a hole with a bag for the faeces, OK?
Surely just a cork would do it,
A cork, that
wouldn't
would certainly sort it out. But there was a problem, it was a really big problem in the early days. They used to have to put some germ-killing liquid in the bag, so the bag with the faeces, and then they had to knead it for a few minutes.
They themselves?
Yes, so it could be stabilised, and then it was stowed away for re-entry. And
re-entry? Wow! Surely they could just put it in the bin.
So, when the toilet container is full of sealed poo bags, it jettisons them into space, and they eventually burn up in the Earth's atmosphere and become shooting stars.
No.
Well, that's not going to be quite as romantic now we see them, is it?
Catch from a lavatory seat.
A tennis ball. If you position it right so that they're just serving through a slightly open window, yeah, you can just get it.
Very good.
Lob it through.
Nothing. No, that's not right. It's so not right, you get a klaxon.
Something.
Not good enough. Everything's not right over. There are quite a few diseases.
Gonorrhea.
Syphilis.
Is it the crabs? Is it the tiny crabs?
Well, there are a number that are very much known to be caught. Hepatitis, dysentery, fungal infections, puerperal fever.
Ooh.
viral gastroenteritis. But the only way you catch it from the loo seat is from the loo seat to your hand to what is nicely known as a soft entry point. Which tends to be the nose or the mouth.
Right.
So as long as you wash your hands, you're perfectly safe. You don't get it through the thighs and bottom.
Yes, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
Surely the bottom is something of a soft entrance.
It is, but unless you're doing it very, very wrong, it should be hovering over a nice hole in between the seat.
Yes.
What, you just stand up? I tend to slide off on
Do you? Well, I advise you from now on not to.
That is why they have a gap under the door.
So your feet can go through.
What I do is...
That's brilliant. So you leave all your doings and then get out with the door locked. What's happened here?
Oh, my God, he didn't even flush it. I don't need to flush it. It will not unlock the door. Whoosh! And sometimes, if you time
Don't
it
you
right...
catch your testicles as they go?
It's a sort of a reverse limbo. You pull them in like a sumo.
All right,
What
okay.
you do is you time it right so that when the fella or the lady is mopping the floor, I slip out from under the door. It's like the curling. Like that. And then somebody opens the door all the way down. It's what are you doing? I'm fine, I'm fine. And then as you're moving, it pulls your trousers up.
That should be an Olympic category, I
It
think.
should be an Olympic category. That is
excellent.
superb.
Never do it on the ice, though. Never.
Those of us who use lavatories in a more, shall we say, normal, usual, conventional way, tend not to do that. We tend to keep the soft entry points of our bottoms.
That is why I'm riddled with disease.
Yes. Would explain it. Yeah, absolutely. But who is responsible for the myth that you can catch sexually transmitted diseases from lavatory seats?
Brian Blessed.
Yes! No, I don't think it. No. My soft entrance has been violated! Yes! I can't believe it! It's hairier than the rest of me!
So who put it? My grandmother, I think.
Your grandmother
Will it
made
be a pharmaceutical company with profits to be made?
No, it's actually doctors. Doctors suggested that you
I love
could
that
catch
show.
it. They suggested you could catch it from lavatory seats.
There's something very, very wrong with her. I think she's past hope.
Is it a she or a he? It's very hard to tell.
The
It's
problem
Tilda
is...
Swinton.
It's
It's beautiful Tilda Swinton with gangrene of the upper rib.
It's much too small for your body.
That's not a usual. It's not a usual soft opening part that he's poking his tube into. I don't know what he's draining it, presumably.
He's harvesting tit juice.
All right, he's harvesting
Dangerous
chickens.
tit
No, it was doctors. Doctors suggested it because they thought it would make more people come forward with STDs because they would be less embarrassed to say they caught it from a lavatory seat than that they caught it from a whore, strumpet, harlot.
Or parent.
Tanesco. Or parent. Parent? Don't make me repeat things without thinking.
What do you use this for? I have a picture of them here.
Oh, frighten the children.
It's a German invention.
Put a torch behind it, and then you creep up into their bedroom at night when they're asleep. You move it very slowly across the room.
It's a thing that is used in the lavatory, in the WC. No, it's a habit. It's for men to do something when they go to the lavatory. It's to encourage them...
The seat... Anything to do with the seat?
It is to do with the seat.
To dive off it into the toilet.
No. Noble guess, but doomed. No.
Do they sit down? Do they sit down in Germany?
It's if they lift the seat, which men tend to do before having a pee. This, I have one here. Here it is.
This is your toilet speaking. Wouldn't you rather like to sit down? Oh, you prefer to stand? Well, then you may leave now.
Poor German men don't actually get to go to the toilet then, do they? No wonder they're wearing that lederhosen and slapping themselves all the time.
No, the point is, in Germany, they think it's somehow unhygienic because there's splashing and things. They want the men to sit. So it's like, that's how it's attached. So when you lift up the seat, it starts speaking at you loud enough in a public lavatory for others to hear. So that men sit and have a pee. That's the idea.
Splashing is a problem. We've got builders in at the moment, and they're all using the lower loo. It is like the Centre Parks log flume in there.
You've all got beside you a loo roll holder like this. I want you to put it on your right-hand side. Imagine you're sitting on the lavatory. And I want you to tell me which way do you correctly hang the loo roll? Do you hang it this way? Very controversial. Or do you hang... So imagine the wall is here, OK? Do you hang it...
You've got to hang it this way.
Why? Why have you got to hang it that way?
Just because, like, otherwise you're a godless prick.
That'd be a fantastic religion, this. The only commandment, thou shalt hang the toilet paper down from the left-hand side.
So the toilet roll holder was invented by an American engineer called Seth Wheeler in 1891, and you can see from his patent that he has made a decision and it goes this way. The truth is there are advantages to both ways of doing it. So if the loose end hangs in the front, it's easier to grab, but if you hang it the other way around, there is less chance of, I don't know, a child or a cat or indeed yourself accidentally unravelling the roll.
I always used to think should be at the back, and then in recent years I've changed.
I've gone to the front.
Yeah.
Well, what you could have done is you could have installed something, Alan, called a tilter-roll.
Oh, yeah.
A tilter-roll was invented in 1999, and the holder swivels, and you can orientate the paper as you please.
I have a toilet roll butler. Just stands there and let him just hand me, you know...
Give you a little sheet.
From your expression, sir, I would say that's 4 sheets that you've been...
I've got a doubler with a magazine rack underneath.
Oh, wow,
that's
Jonathan
horrible.
Creek money is serious.
90s, innit? Cha-ching!
Perforated toilet roll was invented as early as 1871, but splinter-free toilet paper, OK, wasn't available until 1935. Before there was toilet paper, so certainly in the United States, before it became very popular, people used corn cobs, people used sheep's wool. Newspapers and catalogues, very, very popular, was the Farmer's Almanac, OK? In the early 1900s, there's the guy who edited it, can you imagine, for 59 years. It was published with a hole so that people could put a string on it and use it as toilet paper when they'd finished reading it. I mean,
Yeah, when they'd finished it.
Where does toilet paper come from?
Definitely not India. I can tell you that for free. Because we like the milk bottle.
Yeah, but you wash rather than...
Yeah.
But, well, 70% of the world's population do not use toilet paper.
Yeah.
And are horrified, absolutely horrified by the fact that we use toilet paper. There are lots of forums online where people not from the West say, is it true that Americans and Brits don't wash their arses with water after pooing, and just think it's disgusting?
People actually think... I've got a bidet in my house, and people say you're posh. Like it's some sort of...
Washing your arse is posh.
Act of social climbing. Sometimes paper just won't do it.
No! Won't shift it.
Here he is, Jonathan Crack.
Thank you for watching.
You see here. Let's have a look. It was filmed in 1902. Who's the august gentleman in the beard?
Is
George V.
No, isn't it? It's Edward VII.
It looks exactly like Edward VII. Yeah. On the other hand, it isn't.
It's not Edward VII.
No, I know it looks so like
Father Christmas.
And it took place in 1902, which was the year of Edward VII's coronation. You could have played a spend a penny bonus, but I'll let you get extra points if you can spot the lavatory attendant in this.
Is he going to the lavatory in the film?
It's the man sitting down in the throne. The man you thought was Edward VII is, in fact, a lavatory attendant.
He doesn't look so much like Edward VII.
No, that's because he's in profile now.
I see.
He did look a bit like him full on.
It's not HD either, is it?
No, it's not HD. It's the early days of cinema, and the early days of cinema were dominated by one nation more than any other, really, and they were...
France.
The French, yes, exactly, the French. And in 1902, a French filmmaker called Georges Méliès decided to film the coronation, but he wasn't allowed in Westminster Abbey as soon as they heard how loud the film camera was when it was being cranked. So they said, we will have none of that nonsense here. So he decided to restage it in France and in a studio. And he found this lavatory attendant who had a nice beard, who was the right size, big adipose deposit, tubby chap, in other words. And he basically went through all the, elements of the coronation as happened. And so it was the first filmed simulacrum of a coronation, but it wasn't the real thing. In fact, Edward was ill for the real day, so he was able then to go to England and film the carriages arriving and cut that into the footage. And so that was the only real part. The rest of it was made up. And
what was the catering like?
Probably wonderful if it was French, I should imagine.
Yes.
What else? Oh, yes, the film went more smoothly than the real thing. In the actual ceremony, the very elderly and almost blind Archbishop of Canterbury put the crown on backwards. He then couldn't get up.
Put it on at all.
No.
Laughing about.
He also had to kneel down to swear fealty to the king, and then he couldn't get up again. So the king had to help him up.
Well, that's what royalty should be, a blind Archbishop of Canterbury and a great big fat king who keeps getting terrible constipation and being unable to turn up at his own coronation.
Exactly. But the film, you'd be pleased to know, was a huge success. Briefly made that lavatory attendant one of the most famous film stars in the world. 1902, there weren't many to compare him with, but he was huge.
He was one of the biggest film star of the world.
Yeah, exactly. And the king saw it when it came out, and he enjoyed it hugely, apparently, according to a letter sent to us by Pauline Méliès, who is the great-great-granddaughter of the filmmaker. Thank you, Pauline, for sending us that.
Do you think Edward thought it was real? He looked at it and said, I think I've lost weight.
Possibly. So,
Thank you for watching.
There are so many lavatories in the Pentagon.
One each.
One each. Do you know how many people work in the Pentagon?
Thousands.
23,000. Whoa! There aren't 23,000 lavatories, so... No, I'm afraid it's a really ghastly reason. Where is it?
Virginia.
Virginia. Virginia was a southern state, and it had laws. And those laws...
racial segregation.
Segregation. It was a law that you had to have one lavatory for white people and one for black people. So there were double the number. I'm afraid it's true. It's a horrible truth. It shouldn't have happened because it was built in the 40s under the presidency of FDR, who had specifically outlawed racial segregation in federal, because he couldn't legislate for the states, but he could at least say that no federal building. And so when he arrived for his first inspection, was told that he was furious that there were all these lavatories.
Well, it's not very PC, that's true, but have you ever been for a queue in the ladies' loo?
So it's nice for you that there are so many...
Yes, in a way.
You
but
racist.
No.
No. They didn't actually go through with it. I mean, although they built them all for that reason, they were banned from using it and they were never racially...
And look at all the tennis courts they've got as well.
Well, it's vast. That centre bit alone, just to give you a sense of the scale, is 5 acres. Just the middle bit. 17.5 miles of corridor and these 284 lavatories. 6 separate zip codes. Just the Pentagon. But apparently it takes only 7 minutes to walk from one place to another.
Only one cleaner they have.
Yes, poor darling. Now, I've got some little toys for you to play with. What would you use them for?
Oh, hello.
You can have the blue one.
Well...
Hello? Hello?
It's a...
Hello?
It's a lovely...
Ah, you press the button. That's a very good start.
It's the world's worst rape alarm. Well, to me, a microphone and it sounds like a million voles having a heart attack.
Now you can hold them away from the mics because you're sending the audience mad.
I can't turn it off!
It's a tiny stadium audience in a box. You just go, good
It seems to be white noise. This is what it's trying to do.
Oh, go on. Oh, that's frightening.
Flush on the toilet.
Yeah.
Why would you want to replicate the sound of a flashing toilet wherever you go?
More to the point, why has Stephen got an app on his phone?
Because there is nothing I wouldn't do to make things clear for you because of my love for you all.
Is it to make people urinate after an operation or something?
Yes, it's not exactly to make people urinate. It's designed by the Japanese, for the Japanese.
Oh, to cover the sound of yourself in the toilet, you put it on.
Yes, I bet that's it.
You could have played your spender pennies here.
Oh, it could have done.
It's to cover the noise of peeing, because Japanese are traditionally rather pee-shy, and it's called a sound princess.
Oh, that's marvellous. together.
They're actually built into some lavatories in Japan, but these are the ones if you don't have a built-in one. This clever little keychain gadget from Japan solves a real problem for those that are shy, namely the embarrassing sounds of our noises as we go to the bathroom. Push the button and 25 seconds of continuous sounds of a running, refilling toilet permeate the room in a natural, unobtrusive way. Masking the sounds you make.
It's just going to finish and then you hear...
Do they do another one for sort of number 2? Is the sound of sort of an avalanche or something?
You'd think so.
You mean the cubicles, didn't you? I thought you had to hang it off your downstairs.
No!
And then you stood at the urinal, just weighing. The fella next to you hears, why is there cheering coming from the... We will rock you! Imagine that. Whacking off your plums.
It comes in 3 colourways. We've got 2. It comes pink with a cute little heart for the inner girl in every woman.
But this is, I don't
Do you
want...
have an inner girl?
Well, not with that in it, no.
No, you don't. Baby blue with a ribbon for that free and fresh feeling.
Oh, that's... yeah.
And a white Save the Earth unisex model for both men and women. But it's an eco-otome because it saves you having to flush the loo to disguise your noise, so you're saving water, in theory.
I took my children to the toilet today.
And we all went in.
19.
We all went in a cubicle together, like you do. They're 2 and 4.
Right.
And then someone went into the next door cubicle and started going about some quite serious business. After about 4 minutes of this, my little girl started saying, "Oh, that stinks! Oh, it's terrible! It's really smelly in here! Oh, that's awful!" And I could hear the person in the next cubicle laughing. The O2 centre on the Finchley Road.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It was me.